What is up, everyone? It's October 1st, 2024. That means that Kawasaki has just released a bunch of new information about their motorcycle lineups for 2025. And here I am to give you the scoop on what's up with it. So stay tuned. So, a new year, new schemes, new all that. This year, Kawasaki is announcing that for 2025, there are going to be a couple of new models that are joining their lineup, and we'll have the skinny on what new colors are coming out for the two motorcycles that I'm interested in the most out of Kawasaki's lineup. That would be the Kawasaki Vulcan Voyager and the Kawasaki Vulcan Vaquero. So let's jump right in. Kawasaki announced the Ninja 1100 SX ABS, which is a breath of fresh air into the sport touring lineup, considering that Kawasaki killed off the Concourse 14, a long-running, very well-liked sport touring machine that you were able to eat up tons and tons of miles on. It's good to see that they're bringing something back into the sport touring line to call to those who buy green consistently, who love the green machine, Kawasaki. So here we have a 1100 SX ABS and 1100 SX SE ABS. It's got all the things that you knew in the Concourse 14, the Kawasaki Ninja aggressive styling, all that good stuff, as well as some creature comforts built in to allow you to eat up those miles. The new 1100 SX ABS delivers enhanced performance and features, including an increased engine displacement, optimized gear ratios, refined Kawasaki quick shifter, a handlebar mounted USB Type-C outlet, voice control feature available for Kawasaki smartphone connectivity, making it easier for touring and connectivity. So the power plant is a 1099cc four-stroke inline four engine. So similar to some of the other offerings in the sport touring line, you got a great inline four engine. Now the 1099cc, it's a little light on the cc's. I know with the Concourse 14, we were looking at 1300 or so cc. So it's a little bit lighter on the engine power, but we'll see how that kind of stacks up to some of the others in the sport touring segment. Of course, you've got Suzuki as well as Yamaha that have offerings in this segment. So I guess we'll see how it stacks up against those since, after it's released and some folks can kind of ride it and compare. But, it's a really aggressive looking motorcycle. Definitely can see the lineage of Ninja built into the sport touring model. So really excited for that. I do have a bit of a sport touring bone. I had a sport touring bike before and really liked it. So that's exciting that they've got an offering. Also this year seems to be that Kawasaki is introducing a new motorcycle, a W230 motorcycle. And this is going to be an iconic kind of retro looking naked bike, I suppose that's what it is. 233cc air-cooled, four-stroke, single overhead cam, single cylinder, lightweight, double or semi-double cradle frame, relaxed upright position with a 29.3 seat height. Also, for this year, they're introducing a 2025 Versys 1100 SE LTE ABS. So basically, this is going to be a great venture bike type of category. So if you're into that, looks like we've got a new offering for 2025. And then we'll jump into some of the color scheme changes. Kawasaki's keeping a bunch of the models over from last year. And as far as the Vulcan Voyager and the Vulcan Vaquero, they are making no new updates to these platforms, and we are getting a color refresh for 2025. We're getting some new colors for 2025, but aside from that, we're not getting any new features, we're not getting any updates, we're not getting a refresh as far as design or anything like that. But the price for the Kawasaki Vulcan Voyager did go up by $400. And I'm fairly certain that the Kawasaki Vulcan Vaquero did as well. So from the perspective of a guy who rides the Vulcan Voyager, who actually kind of likes the bike and likes having an alternative to some of the other premium models out there, it's kind of disappointing. So, you know, there are some known issues that occur with these bikes. There are some known failure points, known weak points. It would have been nice to see Kawasaki kind of shore some of those up or have done something about it. This is a old design on this motorcycle, which, you know, it's still a good design and a lot of people like it. But this is a dated design on this motorcycle. We don't have anything like Bluetooth built in. We don't have any options for a premium kind of setup. We don't have any electronic options. The number of options that are available for these bikes are very limited. And so for a lot of the people in the Vulcan Voyager and Vulcan Vaquero communities, it's kind of disappointing to see this from Kawasaki. I thought that this might be a bit of I guess one of the last years, or even last year, 2024 would be the last year of production for the current model. But here we are for 2025, and we've got the same thing, just an updated paint scheme. So like I said, it's kind of a disappointment for those aficionados of Kawasaki, but hopefully looking for 2026 Kawasaki, hopefully there's some kind of update. Some of these known corrections are made, like to the neck bearings, the weak neck bearings, some of the other issues that it needs. These are not bad bikes. Trust me, I like them. I ride one. It is a great bike to customize and kind of make it your own. But there's a lot of people who would like to see a refresh, and I guess we just missed out on it for 2025. So also a bit of a disappointment is the price did go up by a few dollars, but we didn't gain anything as far as features or anything like that goes. So that's also a bit of a disappointment. Come on, Kawasaki, help us out here. I really hope, though, that coming from a person who rides Kawasaki motorcycles, I've been riding Kawasaki motorcycles for years in one shape, form, or another. Really hoping that Kawasaki comes around and gives us something new, a refresh, something like that for 2026, but doesn't do so in a way to break the bank. One of the reasons why Kawasaki's are attractive is that they're not at the $40,000 price point as a lot of brand new Harley Davidsons and brand new Indians are, especially in the full dress touring models. So hopefully Kawasaki, you can strike some kind of balance between some kind of update or even adding new features to the current platform and getting us up to that $40,000 price range. So anyhow, that's just my 2 cents. That's a quick update as to what Kawasaki has in store for us for 2025. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next video.